विज्ञान भारत का देखे सपने दृष्टाओं ने साकार किया उन सपनों को परिषद के सब चर्चाओं ने परिषद के सब चर्चाओं ने समय पर साधना करके अन्वेषण से आरंभ करके मन के संघर्षों को जगा के धाराओं को गाके धाराओं को गाके नवीन विचारों को सर्वजनों के सम्मुख जाए विश्व विजेता के बनिए विश्व विजेता के बनिए विज्ञान का विस्तार करेंगे विज्ञान का विस्तार करेंगे वैज्ञानिक औद्योगिक अनुसंधान
Hi, Uncle.
ராவ ஊருக்கு போயிருக்கானா? ஊருக்கு போயிட்டு வந்தா மொட்டை போட போனால டாக்டர் வந்துட்டாங்களா? மேலே இருக்காங்களா? எல்லாம் ஃபோன்லாம் ஒத்தாதுல வீட்டிலேருந்து எல்லாம் செக் பண்ணிடுறேன் எல்லாம் ஒத்தாது
இல்லை அந்த அந்த மோடில் எடுத்தாலும் ஓகேவா?
அனைவருக்கும் சுதந்திர தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். ஆகஸ்ட் 15 என்பது இந்தியரின் வாழ்விலும் நினைவிலும் நிற்க வேண்டிய ஒரு நாள். சுதந்திரம் என்ற ஒன்றை மட்டுமே கருத்தில் கொண்டு பல விடுதலை வீரர்கள் தம் உடைமை மற்றும் இன்னுயிர் நீத்து பெற்று தந்த சுதந்திரத்தை பேணி காக்கும் பொறுப்பு நம் அனைவருக்கும் உண்டு. பிணியின்மை, செல்வம், விளைவு இன்பம், ஏமம், அணி என்ப நாட்டிற்கு இவை 5. மக்கள் நலமாக இருத்தல், செல்வமுடைமை, விளைபொருள் பெருக்கம், இன்பம் தரும் கவின் கலைகள், நல்ல காவல் என்னும் இந்த 5மே நாட்டிற்கு அழகு. அப்படிப்பட்ட சிறப்புகளை கொண்டதே நம் நாடு. ஆகையால் பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு. வன்மையிலே உள திண்மையிலே மனத்தன்மையிலே நுண்மையிலே உண்மையிலே தவறாத புலவர் உணர்விலே உயர் நாடு. பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு. நம் உரிமைகளை கோரும் நாம் ஒவ்வொருவரும் நம் கடமைகளை செவ்வனே செய்ய கடமைப்பட்டுள்ளோம். பொறுப்புகளை சரிவரச் செய்யவும் அப்படி செய்பவர்களோடு துணை நிற்க வேண்டும். நாம் நேர்மையாக செயல்களை செய்யும் போது அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சம் என்பதில்லையே. இச்சகத்தோடு எல்லாம் எதிர்த்து நின்ற போதிலும் அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சம் என்பதில்லையே. துச்சமாக எண்ணி நம்மை தூறு செய்த போதிலும் அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சம் என்பதில்லையே. 75 ஆண்டு கால பெருமைகளோடும் வருங்காலத்தில் நம் நாட்டிற்கு வளமையும் வலிமையும் சேர்க்க மனதில் உறுதி வேண்டும், வாக்கினிலே இனிமை வேண்டும், நினைவு நல்லது வேண்டும், நெருங்கின பொருள் கைப்பட வேண்டும், கனவு மெய்ப்பட வேண்டும். என் பாரதியாரின் வரிகளை மனதில் கொள்வோம். வாருங்கள். ஜெய் ஹிந்த். सबको नमस्कार। आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव जो आजादी के प्रगतिशील भारत के 75वां साल और इसके लोगों, संस्कृति और उपलब्धियों को गौरवशाली इतिहास को मानने और मनाने के लिए हम सब यहाँ इकट्ठा हुए हैं। हमने अपने पूर्व निर्मित 5 स्तंभों की मदद से भारत के लिए एक दूरदर्शी मार्ग को अपनाने इस आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव में शब्द ले। पहला स्तंभ है स्वतंत्रता के लिए संघर्ष। इसके अंतर्गत इतिहास में मिल के पत्थर, अनसंग हीरोज आदि को याद करना होगा। दूसरा स्तंभ है विचार एट 75। इसके लिए अंतर्गत भारत को आकार देने वाले विचारों और आदर्शों को जश्न मनाना। तीसरा स्तंभ है समाधान एट 75। विशेष उद्देश्य और लक्ष्यों के लिए प्रतिबद्धताओं को मजबूत करना। 14 स्तंभ है कार्य एट 75। नीतियों को लागू करने और प्रतिबद्धताओं को साकार करने के लिए उठाए जा रहे कदमों पर प्रकाश डालना। 5वां स्तंभ है उपलब्धियों एट 75। विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में विकास और प्रगति का प्रदर्शन। इस तरह का उत्सव स्वयं को इस स्वतंत्रता के महत्व का एहसास कराने के लिए महत्वपूर्ण है और देशभक्ति की भावना को जगाने में यह कितना मूल्यवान है। हमारे सामूहिक संकल्प, सुनियोजित कार्य योजनाओं और स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रयासों से ही भारत को पहले से अधिक शक्तिशाली बनाने के लिए सभी निर्धारित योजनाओं को प्राप्त किया जा सकता है। जय हिंद, जय जवान, जय किसान, जय विज्ञान। My dear colleagues of CSIR, SERC, CMC, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. The Amrit Mahotsav of Azadi, for which we have all gathered here to celebrate 75 years of progressive India's independence and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. I am happy and honored to be present here to celebrate the 76th Independence Day of our nation, an occasion which every Indian should be proud of. It gives me immense pleasure to extend my warm greetings to you all on this occasion. Honorable Prime Minister had told the Azadi Ka years of freedom struggle, elixir of new ideas and pledges, elixir of Atmanirbharta. Therefore, this Mahotsav is a festival of awakening of the nation, festival of fulfilling the dream of good governance, and the festival of global peace and development. The themes of Azadi Ka Mahotsav are freedom struggle. This theme anchors our commemoration initiatives and the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It helps bring alive stories of unsung heroes whose sacrifices have made freedom a reality for us, and also revisits the milestones, freedom moments in the historical journey of the 15th August 1947. Ideas at 75. This theme focuses on programs and events inspired by ideas and ideals that have shaped us and will guide us as we navigate through this period of Amrit Kal, that is 25 years between India at 75 and India at 100. Resolve at 75. This theme focuses on our collective resolve and determination to shape the destiny of our motherland. The journey to 2047 requires each one of us to rise up and play our part as individuals, groups, civil society, institutions or governance. Actions at 75. This theme focuses on all the efforts that are being undertaken to help India take its rightful position in the new world. It is driven by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's call of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas. Achievements in 75. This theme focuses on the marking the passage of time and all our milestones along the way. It is intended to grow into a public account of our collective achievements as a 75-year-old independent country with a legacy of 5,000 plus years of ancient history. With the help of these pillars, great journey of independence of India will be revisited and remembered. Along with this, a roadmap will also be planned to achieve in order to bolster the strength of India socially, economically and politically. Towards nation building, CSIR Structural Engineering Research Center is involved in 5 niche creating projects, 2 focus-based research projects and 3 FTT-FTC projects. CSIR Fundamental and Innovative Research in Science of Tomorrow project on hydrothermomechanical testing of structures using active boundary condition was sanctioned to Dr. Mohit Verma and team. Towards international collaboration, Indo-German collaborative project on modular lightweight waste treatment units made with the TRC for rural and peri-urban dwellings is undertaken by Dr. Smita Gopinath and team. Dr. K. Lakshmi could get her grant for her DST power project on development of a drive-by vehicle for bridge health monitoring of a population of bridges. The project proposals, namely development of multi-scale framework for investigating the role of carbon-based nanode materials in enhancing the component-level performance of offshore engineering structures by Srinivasa Ramisetti, a generalized framework for multi-hazard response analysis and fragility assessment of structures using force-based real-time hybrid simulation by Dr. Mohit Verma, nano-microscale investigations for prediction of fracture and viscoelastic properties of sustainable UHSC by Dr. Sabdarishi Sashmal, got funded from the Science and Engineering Research Board DST for core research grant. One of the projects on strengthening studies for performance enhancement of existing transmission line towers by Dr. R. Baragopal and Dr. Parani was funded under research scheme on power by Central Power Research Institute. CSIR SCRC joins hands with CSIR CGCRI in establishing a center of innovation and manufacturing ecosystem for sensor in industrial IoT, funded by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Dr. Sabdarishi Sasmal plays key role from ACRC. I congratulate all the project leaders for taking up the responsibility. There are a number of sponsored research projects taken up by SCRC to provide research solutions, and to name a few among them are slosh and vibration studies on LCH auxiliary fuel tank for Hindustan Aeronautics Limited by A-Star and Fatigue and Fracture Laboratory, wind tunnel investigations of different structures for various agencies by Wind Engineering Laboratory, condition assessment of steel and concrete structures for NMDC Limited by Dr. Bhaskar, Dr. Madheshwaran and Farvez Ahmed and their teams. Condition assessment of structures including TG columns, silos, chimneys, cooling towers for NTPC Limited at various locations by Dr. P. Srinivasan, Dr. Anup and their teams, Actel and SSL. Condition assessment of RCC structure of hydropower project at NTPC Tapovan, Uttarakhand by Dr. J. Prabhakar and team. Condition assessment of various structures for NPCIL Kakrapar Atomic Power Project Power Station by Dr. J. Prabhakar and team. Design of blast and impact resistant hardened aircraft shelters for CFIS DRDO by Dr. Amar Prakash and team. Demonstration of FBG sensor-based structural health monitoring system through laboratory investigations for Mrs. Lab to market innovation by Structural Health Monitoring Laboratory. 3D scanning laser Doppler vibrometer based investigations for identification of defects in honeycomb composite panels for GE India Industrial Limited by SMSL. Investigations on various railway bridges of East and Central Railways, Western Railways and Southern Railways by Dr. Parivalal, Dr. Sasmal, Dr. Srinivas and Dr. Arun Sundaram. Testing and evaluation of various transmission line and communication towers by Dr. Parani and team TTRS. Studies on metro couplers, welded rail joints, reinforcing bar couplers for various agencies by AML and FFL. Integrity assessment of pre-stressed trunnion beams of spillway structures of a Polavaram Dam project through acoustic emission and NDE technique for Polavaram irrigation project by SMSL. I congratulate all the project leaders and their teams to take up challenging work and for providing engineering solutions for complex industrial problems. I appreciate the effort of the scientists, technical staff and temporary staff for their untiring work at site under difficult environments. Two technologies, namely folded textile reinforced fence panels was licensed to Mrs. L&G Construction, and eco-friendly geopolymer concrete blocks was licensed to Rebrico Creative Lab Private Limited. I congratulate Dr. Smita Gopinath and Dr. Ambili and their teams for their efforts. I appreciate the contributions from the head and the staff of the Business and Knowledge Management Division. Towards capacity development, CSIR SCRC organized 23 online advanced courses on topics covering various aspects of structural engineering in addition to 9 webinars. I appreciate the efforts by the course coordinators in organizing these courses and Dr. J. Rajashankar, head and staff of the Skill and Human Resource Development Division. Focusing towards future generation of India, various student scientist Connect Jigyasa programs were organized in 4 Tamil Nadu government schools at Cheranmadevi, Nadukallur, Sendamangalam and Chetikulam under Atal Tinkering Lab initiative. CSIR, SCRC and CSIR CLRI jointly organized the World Youth Skills Day on 15th July 2022. Dr. Shekhar Shi Mande, former Director General CSIR, was the chief guest and student participation were invited from 3 Atal schools in Chennai region. CSIR Jigyasa Vigyan Mahotsav 2022 was conducted on 11th January. Towards this, 2 lectures were organized by CSIR SCRC, one on disaster mitigation and preparedness and to mitigate imminent perils of human health. I congratulate the coordinators, Dr. Maheshwaran and Dr. Ashok Kumar, for their efforts and their teams also. Following events were celebrated to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Fit India Freedom Run 2 was conducted between August and October 2021. Ayurveda treatment camp in coordination with Dr. Jayakar and team and Arivial Sangam during November 2021. CSIR, SCRC and CMC organized on-site basic life support training session in association with Miss Glenegal Global Health City. Celebration of the 131st birth anniversary of Baba Sahib Dr. Ambedkar was celebrated with great enthusiasm during April 2022. Honorable Governor of Telangana and Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan was the chief guest. Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Minister of State for Minister of Science and Technology and Vice President CSIR, visited CSIR SERC on 19th May 2022. Thiru R.N. Ravi, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, was the chief guest for the 58th Foundation Day celebration of CSIR SERC, and Professor C.V.R. Murthy, Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, with the guest of honor. In connection with the observation of the International Yoga Day, CSIR, SERC and CMC jointly organized yoga activities with great enthusiasm in CSIR campus between 26th May and 21st June. Number of MOU and MOAs were signed during this period. I am happy to share that we will be receiving the ISO recertification shortly, and I appreciate the efforts made by Dr. Prabhat Ranjan Prem. Regarding honors and awards received by the scientists and other members, Dr. V. Srinivas was selected as founding member of Council of Vibration Specialist, and he was also nominated as a CDRI as technical expert. Dr. K. Lakshmi received the Best Research Paper Award from in International Conference on Recent Advances in Civil Engineering organized by NIT Silchar. Dr. C.K. Madheshwaran, Mr. Prakash Vel, and Dr. Satish Kumar were the winners of ICJ Best Paper Award. Dr. Ramaya Prize this year goes to paper authored by Kanusami, Professor Santosh Kapuria, and Dr. Sasmal. Dr. Ramaya Prize Certificate of Merit was awarded to the paper by Ganesh and Dr. Ramchandra Murthy. Dr. Bharat Kumar received the Outstanding Concrete Engineer from ICI Chennai Center. Mr. Farvez Ahmed was awarded Outstanding Alumni Award by Crescent Engineering College. Dr. Bharati Priya and Dr. Kirtana were awarded DST IGSTC Postdoctoral Industrial Fellowship for carrying out their research in Germany. Dr. Smita Gopinath was recognized by German Embassy India as another great woman scientist on the occasion of International Women's Day. Dr. V. Marimuthu was nominated as member of Board of Studies at NIT Tiruchirappalli. Dr. S. Bhaskar received the 13th Awards 2022. Dr. K. Satish Kumar was honored as Eminent Engineer by ACCE. Dr. Anandavali has been nominated by Honorable Prime Minister of India as member of the Governing Board of CSIR. Following members were nominated by Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Anandavali as member of Planning Board of Bharatadasan University, Trichy, Dr. K. Satish Kumar as member of Planning Board of Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore, Dr. S. Vishnuvardhan, member of Planning Board of Periyar University, Salem, Dr. Anandavali as member of Syndicate of Madras University. CSIR SERC received the Certificate of Appreciation issued by Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs for prompt filing of returns and payment of goods and services tax up to the year ending 31st March 2022. CSIR SERC has been awarded first prize by the TOLIC for the effective implementation of official language policy of Government of India. Dr. Anandavali has been nominated as member of Board of Governor of Engineering Council of India, and she was the guest of honor for the inaugural program of Engineers Day Celebration 2021 and NCRS 2022 conference organized by IIT Madras. And she also delivered the chief guest address for the International Women's Day at Sikri Karikudi, and she was the chief guest for the inaugural program of National Program for Orientation of Science Teachers at Chennai. I congratulate all the award winners. 2 patents were filed, one on the temporary support system, structural system for power lines, and another on 2-pin gimbal joint. I appreciate Dr. Rokade, inventor, and his team for the same. The center registered an impressive external cash flow receipt of 16.8 crores during August 2021 to July 2022, earned through contract R&D, consultancy assignments, and technical services. The percentages are private sector 27%, government departments 28%, and public sector undertaking 45%. I take this opportunity to appreciate the efforts of Srimati VVS Lakshmi and team administration, Shri Anish Pasha and team finance and accounts, Shri Shanbaganathan and team stores and purchase, Dr. Sabdarasi Shasmal and team engineering works and services, Shri SGN Murthy and team ICT, Dr. Maimun Mohal and team KRD, Shri Parthiban and team guest house. Achievements of the participating units of CMC during this period is very impressive and commendable. Some of them are CSIR CO Chennai Center jointly organized with Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham at Coimbatore and conducted 1-day workshop on green energy technologies, energy and energy efficiency, and conducted industrial meet on the technologies developed by CSIO. Awareness program on ISO 17025 requirements and implementation was conducted by CSIR Chennai Center, and the technology eSense developed by CSIR Chennai Center was transferred to AIDEA Labs Private Limited. CSIR has launched a project titled CSIR Innovation Center for Next Generation Energy Storage Solution with an aim to translate the indigenous lithium-ion battery technology to 100 megawatts. I'm happy to share the project is being implemented in this campus by CSIR. This is the first of its kind, and CSIR has funded 140 crores for a single project, and the project is expected to complete by 2024. Under the phase 1 fully automated lithium-ion battery fabrication facility capable of producing 1,000 cells per day has been created and translated to Godi India Limited, and phase 2 is which is of the scale of 100 megawatt per year is expected to complete by March 2024. CSIR received 2 crore CSR funds from Tata Chemical Society for creating the battery testing center. CSIR Madras unit was granted DST SCRB project on Center for Rechargeable Energy Storage System for augmenting transportation and electrification, partnering with major IITs and international institutions. Under ICMAP, DST has sanctioned to CSIR Madras unit automation and AI ML assisted development of solid state battery technology. Low temperature polymer electrolyte fuel cell technology jointly developed by CSIR and NCL for automobile application is transferred to Mrs. KPIT Pune. CSIR Madras unit handles sponsored project from Mrs. DRE Motors Hyderabad and Mrs. Ohimium International USA. CSIR Madras unit has also been granted DST to work on indigenous materials for high temperature fuel cells with Thermax as industrial partner. CSIR Chennai unit will work on hydrogen utilization and the hydrogen mission program launched by CSIR to work on the end-to-end value chain of hydrogen ecosystem. CSIR CSIR Chennai Center is involved in the following research project: AI-enabled waste product sorting system and AI-enabled multimodal sensing system, and also human drowsiness detection system applicable to driver and industrial workers, and wearable device for multi-parameter health, fatigue and fitness monitoring. These were funded by CSIR, and the development of image enhancement technique for dual energy X-ray baggage scanning system and development of imaging software for prototype industrial CT machine for NDT application was sponsored by Crystal Vision Image System Pune. CSIR, CSIR and CLRA conducted the roadshow event on technology demonstration of leather grade system for goat leather at CSIR Chennai campus. Dr. Epsipa Kiranmayi, scientist from CSIR, was awarded National Technology Excellence Award for Women 2022 by Technology Development Board DST. NIRI Chennai Zonal Center is actively participating in the facility creation for testing and research and development for firecrackers, raw materials composition and emissions, along with Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Fireworks Industries and NIRI headquarters. NIRI Zonal Center is also involved in low-cost electrolyte catalyst to realize indigenous fuel cell technology for cleaner energy applications, along with various CSIR institutes and hydrogen mission. Chennai Zonal Center NIRI is actively working in the project entitled Conducting Studies of Rishabhavati River Valley in Bengaluru city for the purpose of protection, restoration, regeneration. And also the center is a part of the project with CSIR CCMB for surveillance of SARS-CoV-19 and antibiotic resistant bacteria and wastewater. The center is also working on design and development of soilscape filter for textile dye wastewater management. NML Chennai Center achieved another milestone by successfully transferring its column flotation technology to Mrs. Tata Steel and accomplished the setting up of 200 tons per day capacity commercial flotation column plant for processing coal fines at their coal washery in Jharkhand. Dr. T.V. Vijaykumar and Dr. Vasumati received BA Alkar Award for Best Technology Developed for the Commercialization of Column Flotation Technology. And the center has also successfully completed the commercial scale plant trials for recovery of sillimanite from heavy mineral beach sand by using the newly developed biodegradable flotation reagent. I take this opportunity to appreciate the efforts of Sri Shyam Chandar and team administration, Srimati MP Geeta and team finance and accounts, and Sri Shenbaganathan and team stores and purchase, Dr. Sabdarasi Shashmal and team engineering works and services, Sri P. Suresh and team IT and library of CSIR Madras complex. I thank all those who have organized this function in a very grand manner. This kind of celebration is important to make ourselves realize the importance of this freedom and how valuable it is by instilling the sense of patriotism. We are now able to live freely with all the rights because our forefathers had fought a long battle for this independence, and now it's our duty to understand those sacrifices and respect those sufferings by becoming a sensible citizen of the country and by playing an active role in its development and progress through scientific and technological visions. Only through our collective resolve, well laid out action plans and determined efforts, all the decided plans can be achieved to make India more powerful than before. Jai Hind, Jai Jawan, Jai Kishan and Jai Vignan. Thank you.
Good morning to all. It is a great privilege to announce the prize winners. As a celebration of our completed 75th year's Independence Day, staff clubs are conducted various sports events such as volleyball, lemon and spoon, slow cycling, tug of war, 1 minute game, treasure hunt and rangoli. Staffs were participated happily. The winners of various sports events will be awarded with the prize now. First, I call referees. P. Suresh. Cup. Sir, referees. First, we announce the referees, sir. Please. P. Suresh, sir. Please. Dr. A.H.V. Sarma from CD. Sri C. Shyam Sundar, AO. Sri M. Elumalai. Sri B. Nadarajan. Dr. T. Rajesh from Neri. Mr. N.S. Radhakrishnan, G. Kannadasan, next, volleyball. First volleyball, runner, first winner, myself, M. Elumalai, E. Suresh, S. Rajesh Kumar, J. Surya Prakash, G. Jivanandam. That's all. Next runner-up, Satish Bindal, T. Rajesh, R. Gobinath, E. Jayakumar, D. Palniyandi. Please. Only three there. Only three. Next game, Taka for Satish Bindal, Rishi Ranjan, Rajkumar, Ranganathan, Kumaravel, Jayakumar, Kannadasan, Surya Prakash, Vinod Yakub, Radhakrishnan. Next runner-up, N. Suresh, Sudalai Muthu, Nagaswamy, Ashwin, E. Suresh, Shyamal Gund, T. Rajesh, S. Ilango, D. Ravichandran, K. Anandanarayanan. Next game is slow cycling. The first prize goes to P. Ranganathan. Second prize go to G. Kannadasan. Third prize go to Mr. Satish Bindal. Next, ladies events. First Rangoli. First prize goes to S. Valarmadi, D. Shanti, M. Muttamal. Second prize goes to I. Kavita, R. Bhuvaneshwari, N. Lakshmi. And Deepa Lakshmi. Third prize go to Dr. D. Kalpana, S. Hamavadi, and M. Lata. Consolation prize go to Dr. S. Challama, Ajita Kumari, Srimati G. Sarasu, and Srimati T. Tanlakshmi. Lemon and spoon. First prize go to Srimati D. Shanti. Second prize go to Srimati R. Bhuneshwari. Third prize go to S. Valarmadi. Musical chair. Srimati V. Sridevi, first prize. Next, Srimati GVM Kritika. Srimati S. Hamavadi. Srimati S. Challaman, third prize. Next, common event. One-minute games. First prize, Srimati S. Challama, Sri G. Kannadasan, Srimati R. Bhuneshwari, Srimati V. Deebalakshmi, Sri Sadish Pindal, Sri K. Ananda Narayanan. Second prize, Sri B. Ranganathan, Sri Sudalaimathu, Sri J. Surya Prakash, Sri K. Nagaswamy, Sri V. Sridevi, Rishi Ranjan, and Srimati G. Sarasu. Third prize, Srimati N. Lakshmi, Srimati S. Valarmadi, Srimati Ajita Kumari, Sri E. Suresh, Sri Vinuthu Yakub, Sri Rajkumar. Last, treasure hunt. The winners are Srimati Hamavadi, Srimati N. Lakshmi, Srimati Deebalakshmi, Srimati Muttamal, Sri Rishi Ranjan, Sri Sadish Mindal. Next, Sri Shamal Gond, Sri Surya Prakash, Srimati S. Renuka. Now SCSI will announce the prize winners. Let's come.
Good morning all. In connection with Independence Day 2022 celebrations, Staff Club of CSIR SCSI also conducted several sports events, namely individual event for ladies, throw the ball and hit the stump, individual event for gents, shot put, group event for ladies, blindfold challenge, group event for gents, blindfold challenge, group event for combined both ladies and gents telephone game based on slogans by our national leaders, Indian monuments and Indian dishes. I am very happy to announce the prize winners list. Individual event, first prize goes to P. Priya. Second prize goes to Dr. P.S. Ambili, Dr. T. Hemalata, Ms. M. Chitra, Ms. Renuka Darshyam Kumar. Third prize goes to Mrs. S. Andal, Mrs. M. Vani Jailila. Madam? Next individual event for gents shot put. First prize goes to Mr. Deepak Kumar. Not come. Second prize Dr. M. Surendran. Third prize Mr. T. Satish Kumar. Consolation prizes Mr. M.A. Kamsar Chinnappan, Mr. Allam Raju Manikanta Sharad. Next game, group event for ladies blindfold challenge. First prize goes to Dr. T. Emalata and Aishwarya. Second team, Miss P. Priya and M. Chitra. Second prize goes to Mrs. S. Jagadaprabha and Mrs. R. Sonia. Third prize goes to Mrs. Chitra Shankaran and Mrs. M. Anna Selvi. Second team, Mrs. K. Uma Mageshwari, Mrs. M. Tulasi. Next game, group event for gents blindfold challenge. First prize goes to Mr. Nitin Kandalwal and Mr. Deepak Kumar. Second prize, Mr. V. Magendran, Mr. A. Karnakaran. Karna. Karnakaran. Third prize goes to Mr. S. Kannayasha, Mr. S. Murlishwaran. Another team, Mr. T. Satish Kumar, Mr. M.A. Kamsar Chinnappan. Next group event combined for both women's and gents telephonic game. First prize goes to two teams. Dr. T. Emalata, Ms. Renuka Darshyam Kumar, Mrs. Chitra Shankaran, Mrs. M. Anna Selvi, Mrs. G. Aishwarya, Dr. K. Sasikala, Dr. P.S. Ambili, Ms. M. Chitra, Mrs. M. Vani Jailila, Mrs. S. P. Kalaivani, Mrs. S. A. Abiba, Mrs. P. Priya. Second prize goes to two teams. Mrs. K. Uma Mageshwari, Mrs. S. Jagadaprabha, Mrs. R. Sonia, Mrs. S. Vimala, Mrs. S. Andal, Mrs. M. Tulasi, Mr. S. Murlishwaran, Mr. Nitin Kandalwal, Mr. S. Kannayasha, Mr. Sheikh Sadiq, Mr. Deepak Kumar. Consolation prize goes to Mr. M. Venkatesan, Mr. T. Satish Kumar, Mr. V. Magendran, Mr. A. Karnagaran, Mr. M. A. Kamsat Chinnappan. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Ananda.
वापस ले जाने के लिए अनुमति चाहता हूं।
I request all the staff members to have tea and breakfast are in the canteen. Thank you.
Thank you.